Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine on my YouTube channel. So as you can see here clearly in the clear day of light, we are playing God of War 4 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm actually playing this on the Pro version, which is actually enhanced for 4K Ultra HD and HDR as well for high dynamic range, so it gives you better colours, brighter colours. But unfortunately you can't record in 4K or HDR, which is a shame really, because if they had the ability on the PlayStation 4 Pro to do it, then that would have been fantastic. Like the Xbox One, you can upload clips and stuff. Well, not upload clips, but you can actually record clips in 4K, HD and Ultra and all that. But this is my sort of short review. I'm not going to go too much into detail with this game, but this is a fantastic game. I got to the end. This is the end of the game. It's just fantastic. Just going to have to watch the actual play the game to find out. But he actually becomes Loki, this young kid, who's, I think his name's Atreus or something, Atreus, and he's supposed to be, Atreus, where he's actually becomes Loki. I think it's like the God of Mischief or something, or the Sinister. Like he does a lot of evil shit, tries to kill Thor and everything, and wants to take over the kingdom, gets jealous and all that. But not in this game. This game is, and then you got the head of Mimir. As well. He's actually funny. He's got a Scottish sort of accent with it. Absolutely brilliant. But basically, his wife died. Kratos, the guard slayer or guard killer, or the God of War, I should say. He actually killed, not in this game, but in the previous few games, he actually killed the God of War himself, Ares, so he could take over his name. But I think that was in the first game, second game, something like that. I think it was at the end of the first game going into the second game, something like that. And then Hades wanted him dead, and all these other gods wanted him killed. So now he's hiding out in this sort of like Norse area where you've got other gods. So we're like Jotunheim, which is, we've got to climb to the top of Jotunheim, which is basically near Asgard, I believe it is, or it's another part of area of Asgard. This is to do with the home of the giants, so this is actually giant land. You'll see all the giants, but apparently they've all been killed many years going back, or something like that, or many thousands of years. And I was looking around, going around looking at all the stuff over here, but there wasn't really much to see until you get to the top. And I'll tell you what, this is the best game in the series, literally. I mean, in a way, you don't really have to like buy the first 3 games, because this game is, well, it's just a game of its own, really. It kind of tells you the background story of the game, of the previous games a little bit, and goes a little bit into detail why he's hiding out where he is at the moment. But he's got all the gods, all the Greek gods after him. Zeus he killed, but apparently he was still alive. So whether we're going to find out, and also you've got other gods from the mythology as well, which is fantastic actually. You've got Thor, you've got Loki, you've got their father as well on there. The entire god system is on there. But they haven't actually got the guards in there at the moment, so I don't know whether they'll bring it into the game at some point, whether they'll bring Loki in from another dimension, because it says his name's Loki, the young kid, but he hasn't transformed into Loki. His mother, I think, came up with the name for him, but they wanted to protect him from the guards, so the guards wouldn't come and get him, or something along the lines where they didn't want the kid to be hurt. But he got followed or something, or they got followed, Kratos and the son, by the ones who are after him. And then you got Baldur, who's actually gets killed. I actually kill him in the game. Boulder, he's another guard. Apparently his mum, I think, was trying to protect him, and I ended up turning him into a mortal, and I ended up killing him because he was about to kill his mum. He was so pissed off with his mum because she abandoned him. But it was, I forgot that other guard now, it was in it, Loki and Thor's dad in it. Basically, he's the father of, not Kratos, actually Zeus is Kratos' dad, which is a fantastic game. I'm not going to spoil too much of the game though, but I would recommend you guys and girls to literally like get into this. I mean, it is a complicated story. There's a lot to it. You got like the Greek mythology games from the first 3 games, from number 1, 2 and 3. The third one was just fantastic. The graphics, it kind of reminded me of a movie. This game though, this just takes it to a whole new level of sort of like experience, fantastic cinematic story to it. It's got a great story to it though. Do I recommend this? I definitely do recommend it. And yeah, it's just awesome game, all around awesome game. But I don't know. I think when I got to this point in this game where I thought it was going to be over, it just carried on and carried on. Now I'm in the temple of Midgard. I think this is to do with Midgard, or the dream of Midgard. There's like little background stories of Azir's, Jotunheim, the dwarfs. You got different monsters and creatures. Odin, actually, yeah. Basically, Odin, who's the father. Actually, he's not the father, actually, of what's his name? No, he's Thor's father. Odin is Thor's father. But there's the mischief one. He's not actually the son. So it's kind of complicated story. I mean, Loki in this game, as a young kid, it seems like he was adopted by Odin in some way. But I'll tell you what, this is one of the best games of 2018, and if this don't make it to like the game of the year, I don't know how well this game is going to happen. But I hope number 5 comes out, God of War 5 comes out, because if they do, they can carry on the story, and we could get to kill Odin, we could get to kill Thor, we could get to kill all these mythological sort of gods, and just like, yeah, you could just become the god slayer of all gods and all realms. I think there's like 9 realms altogether, which is actually the Norse mythology of the 9 realms. So you got all of them. Helheim, I think it is, or Helheim. Actually, I didn't even know hell was actually spelt with 1 L instead of 2. I thought hell was actually 2. But I think because this is sort of Norse mythology, it's only spelt with 1 L. But yeah, I was actually looking around this game, just looking at the statues, and yeah, just one of the best games 2018. Up front, up personal, recommended, all out honesty, this is. Anyway, guys and girls, yeah, I like this bit at the end here, where they're touching this, they're actually touching the walls, and then everything comes. Apparently the story is about Loki, it's always been about Loki, and the mother, who's the giant, she was hiding a secret. I don't think Kratos knew that she was actually a giant, and Atreus is actually Loki, so he's part god, part giant, and part mortal as well, so he's technically 3 parts of it. But thing is, I don't know if he is the actual father then, or who is the father of Loki. Does this mean then that they could bring him into the Marvel series at some point? of the series, Kratos. Maybe we're going to find out that. But then again, it's kind of weird. This is its own story. This is its own game. So it shouldn't be about... I think it's just because it's a made-up story. They wanted to go a bit different, down a different route. They wanted to do it about the father and son, like, coming together and just seeing their ways through up good times and bad times. They had some good times in this. There's some upsetting times. But what they wanted to do is to bring the mum's wishes, the kid's mum's wishes, was to actually take her ashes to the top of the highest peak of the mountain and literally just just give it all out as much and just send it into... This is technically the highest mountain of the highest peak, is the land of the giants. So yeah, anyway, guys and girls, definitely a difficult, I wouldn't say it's a difficult game. The game's fucking good, actually. It's challenging. That's what I like games about this. I might do it on a harder mode at some point. But, yeah, hopefully the DLCs come out so you can actually go to Asgard and these other ones that are locked at the moment. Unless I have to do the challenges in the game to unlock these. But apparently Odin's locked them all off so you can't get to his realm or something. Maybe he doesn't want to get killed by Kratos. Maybe he knows Kratos. I mean, because he's supposed to be the all-seeing, all-knowing god, Odin. Apparently he has eyes all over the place watching from birds. And you have to take out all the birds so that he can't see you. Because he uses pigeons or birds or whatever to watch. So basically uses them. Anyway, guys and girls, if you enjoyed the episode or the review, I do definitely give it like a 10/10 out of it for this game. But if you enjoy the game, do like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe if you like the video review. It's very hard to detail. The graphics are really good on it. The frame rate's good. I've been playing this in 4K. The HDR is just amazing. To be honest, I think the HDR in the game is what actually brings this entire universe to life in the mythology and all that. Anyway, cheers all for watching. Catch you all later. Stay safe. And once I get Infinity Wars, Marvel's Avengers, out on 4K Blu-ray, maybe when it comes out, probably 1 or 2 months, hopefully next couple months, I will pick it up, guys and girls, and I'll probably do a review, because I do like Marvel figurines and Marvel books and videos and films and all that, and I'll probably end up getting the soundtracks at some point. But yeah, cheers all for watching, stay safe, and have a good one, guys and girls, and see you next time.